Hi everyone, it's the 11th of March. The bloodbath continued yesterday, and yes, it didn't come all the way to the golden bottom band just yet. It bounced, it almost took out the purple support, but it was very volatile. Is it forming the purple wedge? Of course, if it can break out, we're going to at least fill this gap. The gap is at 57.72. So that could get filled. And then from the back test of the red broken support, we may come down once again. So just watch for a relief rally at least. And SPX cash is the same. It's that purple support that is holding, and we have this green downtrend, two touches on the bottom band, right, from the highs of February, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it can break out of the green or that green top band, we will at least get to 57.75, which is like this is the gap, right? So I'm going to remove the purple. What we have here is the green downtrend. Is it going to eventually test that golden bottom band? We'll see. That is obviously my major support zone if it gets there. Dow Jones bouncing off the blue support, which I said yesterday is the very last resort. I don't know, I can't remember the number, but yeah, this is the blue support, right? That I said this is the previous one, but I said it could get to this level, and this is exactly where it's bounced now. But of course, it is now trying to get back into the failed green bull flag. It is a failed bull flag. Can we include this here and still call it a bull flag? Maybe. I'm pushing it, clearly. I'm pushing it. But yeah, if this is our bull flag, it has to rally, get to the green top band and break it, which is, at the current state of things, it is quite unlikely. Very severe selling happening since basically last week. Yeah. So that blue support is holding on Dow Jones cash exactly where it bounced from yesterday's low, from yesterday's video, if you remember. The purple downtrend, I mean, the purple bottom band didn't hold. So is it going to also something like this? So we can, yeah, it is a potential bull flag. So just going to be a little bit cheeky here. Is it this one, right? That is the one that we should be watching for, okay? If that purple top band breaks, it's actually the same as the green one. Let's put this in green one, just like the futures. Nasdaq has bounced. I mean, this year, this golden bottom band was my target for a potential major support. And this is by far the best call for any low. This is to the last tick. Okay. Did I say 19,200? I think that's what I said in yesterday's video. 200, 250, I think I said. And that red bottom band was damaged slightly, but it's still on. And of course, the golden channel is now a major support from the lows of 2022 December, right? From the lows of that. So if this here is a giant uptrend, we shouldn't be breaking the golden bottom band. We should be breaking out of the red and get to at least towards 20,500. And we have a gap at 20,200, just over 20,200. And Nasdaq cash is exactly the same. That golden bottom band held at the low of yesterday, and here we are. It is trying to, get back into the red. It has the selling was so severe yesterday that it almost broke down that red bottom band. It quite a big damage. Yeah, this is a downtrend that has been damaged to the downside. So that was very, very severe selling. But now, is it going to get to the red top band and break out? It's hard to imagine it because everything looks extremely bearish, especially considering this blue broken support. and we are still inside this red downtrend. Is it going to be, is this golden bottom band going to hold and we save us? Similarly, Russell is looking horrible because the golden channel is broken. There is nothing much in its way to come all the way to the purple bottom band. Clearly, I might be missing something, but this correction failed as a bull flag. This green one was broken to the downside, the red support, the blue bottom band, and then finally the golden. Russell has, I mean, it blew away, the bulls blew away the last chances when it reversed at 2450 or 2500. Was it 2450? 2475 after failing to break that purple top band. I should have guessed that we're going to come down pretty hard. I mean, I did, but I thought we're going to test it once again, maybe break it or maybe not. But that was my mistake, thinking that we may get there once again inside the golden and of course the blue bull flag. But actually, this is now very, very bearish for small caps. And now FTSE is down below that black support. And if it wants to rally, as I said yesterday, it has to bounce off the golden bottom band to keep going again. This here is DAX. DAX has had reversed at just under 23,000. That red plus blue double resistance held, and it came down 1,000 points from here, 22,475 to 22,475, or even below that. Okay, more than 1,000 points. It almost broke down this golden and blue double support yesterday, but it managed to stay inside the blue. So this is quite critical, very, very critical indeed, that it stays inside the blue. And if it does break the blue, I think we're going to have a deeper correction, which is not unimaginable right now, considering that double resistance did, triggered a reversal. And if this blue bottom band breaks, then I think it is going to come down further. So we'll see. The French index has bounced off the black bottom band. That was my target since the reversal. This is the fakie. Just like the Russell chart, it faked it here. Now it's selling, right? Now, is the black bottom band going to hold and we're going to break out of the red bull flag? Obviously, there is a gap here. There was a gap right there. It just got filled. Black bottom band is holding. The red bull flag, together with the black bottom band, obviously black support is a little bit damaged, but it still is okay. But it has to break out of the red to get to 2850. Is it going to be able to do it? Or are we going to break the black and red and then sink really big time? So I'm afraid that we're going to break the black, come down to the green supports, and maybe even break this red and green. The only way this one can be saved would be by breaking the red top band and to run for the gap fill at least. TLT is still inside the green downtrend. The red one was broken out, but the green one is still holding. And 10-year Treasury note is the same, wedge broken, back tested, and the black support is holding. So there is still bullish bonds. Oil has had bounced off the purple support, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the low of yesterday, and you can see the blue channel, which is inside the green one. So the green one has 3 touches on the bottom band. 1, 2, 3. That's the perfect bounce. And the purple and the green downtrend. It is now forcing the blue top band to break. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. 1, 2. This is an internal downtrend inside the green downtrend. And if we break it, I think we're going to get to that 69, just under 69, 68.75. Touch that double resistance and come down once again. Okay, I think this is looking bullish, and I think we're going to get to that level, that red plus green. And similarly, you can see that the golden support is holding on Brent. It hasn't been broken, and I think our target is the red top band, which is at 72.50, and that could become a major resistance again. This is gold spot chart, and is it going to come down to the black plus purple before it rallies? This is the big question. So far, it hasn't been decided. This purple internal support held. If it touches the purple top band, we may still see a reversal. Similarly, gold continuous futures bounced off the like purple, right? This kind of an internal support. It's not really very precise, is it? But either way, I think that is kind of holding. Is it going to be reversing at the purple top band and come down? I mean, it's not really out of the woods yet, is it? I mean, in terms of correction, is it out of the correction? I doubt it. Is it going to break out and get to the golden and break it straight away from here? Again, very hard to say. But I think silver may show us the way. Silver still is under this purple resistance after breaking the blue. I'm still holding the half long. This green resistance is being forced to break. And of course, that purple top band needs breaking for silver to get at least to the 34 level. Silver continuous futures is also coiling for a break. You can see the red one. I thought maybe it will come down for a back test, but it's not coming down just yet, not that much. But if that breaks, that purple top band can be taken out. I think silver is going to run to 35. Platinum already is running this morning. This golden resistance is now broken. After breakout of the golden, back tested, and platinum is now looking strong because it also bounced off the blue. And platinum continuous futures is also looking good because the green resistance, right, is now going to be broken, I think, if platinum is going to keep on going all the way to 1050. Either way, the golden bull flag was broken and back tested here. And I think, excuse me, it could be also this bull. Oh, look at this beauty. I think we have a bull flag breakout here, right? That one, that red top band and bottom band, this is now breaking out. And that's why I think we're going to get to 1020, 1025 right there. So this here is a bull flag breakout, which makes platinum a bit another rally at least to 1020 from here. Natural gas didn't fill the gap, which I said yesterday. It's at, what was that? 4,400. It came very close to it, 44.25 at 44.20, which means it may still get there, especially if it touches the red bottom band. You can see this red channel. If it touches the red bottom band, fills the gap, I'm expecting natural gas to get to 58.50 or even 5300. Sorry, 52.50, 5300. That purple top band was broken with a massive push. It's out of the green bull flag, so we may get a back test, and the back test would fill the gap, come down maybe to 43.75. I'm not sure, but if it gets there, it becomes another buy signal, no doubt. And copper is bouncing off the golden support and the purple top band that was broken out. One broke out, back tested. It is now looking very, very good. And on the May contract, blue bull flag is broken, is coming. Yeah, this blue bull flag is broken. It didn't get a back test. I was hoping that it would get back tested at 460 or just under it. But considering the golden channel, it's not going to do it. Probably it's not going to do it. It is already ready. I mean, every dip is being bid right now by copper, especially since the break of that red resistance at 440. Now, palladium faked the break, unfortunately. I'm saying it kind of faked it because That green top band was broken yesterday, right? It came down and penetrated back below it. This is very, very annoying, obviously, but it bounced off the blue support. So I can put this in maybe red color. And is it going to, like the question is now, is it going to get to the purple rail and the red and break it? And I think if it breaks those levels too at 975, that's when Palladium is going to go. Now let's have a look at Euro. Of course, it's making new highs, and I think ultimately Euro is going to smash through the golden resistance and then the red one. That's a very long shot, but it looks bullish. And the red, pound sterling is still aiming for the red, and I think ultimately we're going to get to the highs of 135. US dollar Japanese yen is forced the golden bottom band, but it hasn't really broken it. So is it going to be able to do it? And if it does, I think there's going to be more downside. And DXY is pushing that black bottom band for good. This is kind of held, but now it's making new lows, of course, with Euro rallying. So, and Aussie is ultimately, I think, oh, do we have an overhead resistance here? Let's have a look. Yeah, kinda, right? That is a perfect overhead resistance, that three touch red, let's put this red color, right? From the highs of September to 3. So if and when this red resistance breaks, I think Aussie is going to run big time. Is that the channel? Not really. I can argue that the red bottom band is this, but no. Okay, and Kiwi has to break that purple top band. I think we're going to get to 58, 58.50 and run for good. And Aussie CAD green top band has to reverse and come down. I think the green top band is not going to be holding, is going to be holding, and we're going to come down to 139 ultimately. Coffee has to bounce. I mean, it is still sitting on that red plus purple plus golden triple support zone. You can see here. This gap is still worries me. It's still worrying me at 374.75. Is it going to bounce? I mean, of course, this is the continuous futures, and this is the May contract. And the May contract golden bottom band is slightly above the gap fill, but I can live with that. At 375, I'd like to buy coffee again. And ultimately, I'm expecting this blue resistance to break. If you want to be very safe, we wait for the bottom out, comes, then we see a bottom out, a few more points rally off the golden or off 375, and then we buy it. Then it will break that blue resistance rail and run to 475 plus. Wheat ultimately wants to come down to the golden bottom band, and it has broken the green resistance, as I said yesterday, but it hasn't really filled the gap. I think it will, and if it can come down to the purple, it will break and come, sell off to 510 or something. I'm still bearish. Soybeans, I'm bearish again. Yeah, continuous futures, that black, purple, green, triple resistance zone held, and I think we're going to come down towards 975. Similarly, 975 on the May contract. And corn bounced off the red bottom band. That was a speculative support, which became a real support. This is only by trading channels. Blue one is broken. The red one has to break for corn to come down. And of course, that blue support needs breaking as well. And I think it will. And cocoa has to reverse, touch and the blue bottom band, and I think that it's going to come down. Similarly on the May contract, if it touches the blue top band, we'll see more downside, and that level is 72.50. Sugar is bouncing. Look, May contract had bounced off the blue plus purple, and then green resistance was broken, and the golden, and as I said yesterday, really big push. Now we're going to come down for a gap fill, and the gap fill is going to be around 1820. From that gap fill 1820, I think it becomes a buy signal again. And cotton has to break the purple top band to run. So Bitcoin bloodbath continued yesterday after my post. It looked very positive on some of the coins, not positive, but at least a little bit encouraging. But some of them have completely invalidated the bullish case. I will come to that. Green support is holding on Bitcoin. 1, 2, 3 touches. So this is the last chance, actually. I mean, it is really the last chance for it to come or for it to rally and break out of the golden bull flag. Otherwise, right, this blue support and together with the red is going to be the next target. If the green one breaks, that's it really. Then the golden and even maybe this 65,000 may be next. So Ethereum smashed through that red support. This is game over for Ethereum. I mean it. I really mean it. I mean, this red resistance zone was broken. How many times was it back tested? Then we got to 4,000, tested the red top band. It reversed, broke down the blue support, came down. Now this red support zone, previous resistance, support, previous support, resistance. As simple as that, right? And now it's coming down towards that green bottom band. That is obviously the target. And if it holds, that green channel's breakout would be the only hope, but I wouldn't put my hopes high, really. And Binance, not much to say. Nothing positive here. Okay. As I said, that break of that red uptrend was very negative. Dogecoin is this is a junk. I mean, they're all junk. I keep telling you that they are speculations. They are only there to speculate and make money and get out. And people were saying like Doge is going to go to like this and that. Of course, I said it too. I said it's going to go to at least to that golden top band, but I was merely speculating. People are in love with their coins. This is, I've been telling you for years, most of them are junk. They're worthless. And that's why we just speculate and do nothing else. So the red support held on Doji. So we may see a break back into the failed wedge. That bullish wedge has been failed. But you never know. That red support is holding. Zcash still no action, no hope. Solana, green support is finally broken. The last chance is the red bottom band, clearly. If that red bottom band breaks too, then yeah. I mean, from 300, just under 300 to, 117. I mean, speaking of store of value, right, really, this is when people say, I cringe when people talk about store of value about on Bitcoin or this and that. Store of value. What store of value? There is no store of value. Store of value means no, like stable. None of them are stable. Okay? None of them. Even gold is not really entirely store of value. Okay? If you had bought gold in 2011, you can't talk about store of value after 10 years. You weren't able to talk about gold store of value after such a downturn from 2011. So nothing is store of value. Everything is speculation. Everything is about timing. So don't forget about that when people talk about that. Okay, like show them some charts and make your argument. Purple bottom band, red resistance 1, 2, 3, 4. This Aave is now pushing that purple bottom band to break. And this is it. I mean, obviously, it is going to be game over for Aave. The green resistance blue, they were both broken, and that's where I had bought it. Now I'm going to sell it at a loss if it break it for good. And I think then the green bottom band would be next, and now all the way to the blue bottom band. And probably, like as I said many times, this may even go to zero. What can I do? Like, it is what it is. And ADA is, you can see, 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. That black support, the golden one, may still act as a bull flag. But yeah, my hopes are gone now because, like, FET, look at this purple bottom band is also not holding really. So let me show you. Is there a little bit of hope here? I doubt it, but this. But the purple one is broken, so that is terrible. Okay. Audio is down, and it tried really hard to break that golden top band, but so far it has failed. And if it can break the blue support as well, then again, this is going to go to zero. AVAX also going to really big time breaking down that green bottom band. I mean, that is really terrible news. This is the last chance, really, to bounce off the green bottom band. I'm making excuses. I'm making excuses to say, okay, maybe we're going to still, like, everybody is going to capitulate, and then, you know, everything is going to rally. This is quite possible. Oh, look at that. Just a second. I found something. Okay. Again, I'm not making up any lines. This is the high of March, lower high. This is a lower low here, and this is another lower low. So this is a bull flag, and of course it's off the green bottom band. So AWACS may see the end of the light, right? This is the, end of the tunnel. JASME, it could be happening for AWACS. JASME has crushed, yeah, this after the break of the green, then golden, then the blue bottom band. Obviously, the last chance is now the red broken resistance zone. That is the last chance to save it. And Gala, that golden bottom band has to be holding. At the moment it is, but it has to break out of the red. Chili's has broken that blue support, and the purple one is the last chance. If this purple one holds and it rallies, yes, that is the only way. And CKB similarly, green support, golden bear flag, everything is looking extremely bearish for CKB. It was a winner once in a like back last year in February last year. Look at that. That was what everybody was talking about, CKB, and he even got to almost to new all-time highs. Yeah, but then look at this. Nothing happened. Nothing came out of it, and that's why it is looking bad. But let me show you something. Just like AVAX, this purple bottom band may save it if that is to come. And Dash again failed it. This purple bull flag, instead of breaking to the upside, it has broken to the downside. So what is left is the black top band and the miracle to break that. Data 1, 2, 3, and it is not even holding, right? Data looks terrible as well. And this green support is getting tested for the third time, which is, again, quite unlikely to hold. IOTA, right, the blue bull flag needs breaking, okay, at the moment, nothing. And the red support by Polkadot. Polkadot failed to form this purple bull flag and break it. It formed it, but failed to run and break it. Instead, it is broken to the downside. This is what I said at the beginning of the video. Everything is looking extremely bad because, some of them had the last chances and they are blowing it big time. So I'm just gonna put maybe this one as the very last hope, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put that red bottom band. Is this a bull flag in the making if it comes to the red bottom band and then rally? That is really the very last chance for Polkadot. And theta, again, it has broken down the green downtrend. This is as bad as it gets for theta. It was looking so good after break of the red downtrend, and it's back test, but now it has completely slaughtered. It has been slaughtered, right? Have pretty much hammered, and ultimately, yeah, maybe it's going to go to zero. I don't know. Let me put this in also in kind of an potential bull flag scenario, right? If this here is the top band, right? This here is the purple bottom band. So I'm going to remove this. Well, let's put this in blue color, right? There is a chance, okay? Red plus blue is holding, but yeah, not so high a chance. GRT, GRT has broken the blue support. You can see had broken out of the golden, got to the black resistance, then came down. It's this red bottom band that is still keeping the hopes up. But yeah, we'll see whether this whole thing can become a bull flag like this. Do you see this? That black channel, right? This was the breakout, okay? Do you see this black bottom band? And we are bouncing off it together with the red, yeah? 2 touches here, 2 touches there. This is a really large bull flag. And of course, it also has the golden support. So golden, red, and black, okay, on GRT. ACH, it has come down. It has to break the black resistance. COTI couldn't break that golden resistance, and it's still inside the blue. EOS still terrible, looking terrible inside the green downtrend, and Algo has failed it everything entirely. I mean, the last chance for Algo is this. Look, this is the last chance for Algo to run, right? Yeah, I'm, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is the last chance for Algo to rally inside the golden bull flag. H bar, nothing. And Ripple, it's still above that blue support zone. And no, this year Monero couldn't really make a break so far. And if it wants to, it has to break 250. That's it. And CAS is now approaching that support zone, that blue resistance, breakout zone is going to get back tested. FTM, right? Maybe there is still a chance for this red uptrend. Chainlink is forcing its luck, right? It's really forcing its luck. This red support together with the purple is the last chance for Chainlink to rally and get to the blue top band. Yeah, very, very last chance. And Litecoin, again, it has to break 150. Mana, is it going to test the red bottom band properly and then rally? That again, it's to be decided. So far, there is no such thing. And MDT obviously looking terrible because it needs to break out of this golden downtrend. And so far, it hasn't shown nothing. It has shown nothing. Instead of that, it has broken the green support. And NIA also blew the chance of forming this blue bull flag. Really blew it. This purple bottom man holding, but it is looking terrible, really. So there's not much hope for this one. And OM is very close to that blue support, which already had. I mean, I remember I gave this at 2 cents when it was breaking that red resistance in December 2023. And then it broke the 4 cents. Then it got to 600. No, it's actually more than that. At the very high, it got to almost 900 cents. Astonishing. But I didn't buy it. Yeah, I didn't buy it. From 2 cents to 900, 450. PAL, green bottom band, right there. If it touches it, we may see a big rally. And Pepe also looking terrible. That black bottom band is the last chance, I think. And of course, that red. RSR, not much to say. It's forcing that black support to break now. Sandbox, purple channel, right? If it touches the purple bottom band, then there's still a rally potential. And the songbird has blue the chance as well, that red bull flag chance. So is it going to? I think there is no bullish action whatsoever here. It's probably going to sink to oblivion, especially if this the red very bottom band holds and then breaks down, then it is going to sink to oblivion. Nobody will care about it, songbird. And Shiva, nothing. It couldn't break out of this red bull flag. It has to, and when it broke out at 110, 150, sorry, 15, I gave you this one and I said get out at 440. That's exactly where it reversed at the red top band. Yeah, this is trading channels. And since then, it hasn't revisited those levels. SKL, green top band, right, is getting back tested, but there is no real push. And TIA also sank yesterday, but there is a little bit of hope for TIA to rally again from here, get to the blue and green and break out. But most of them are looking hopeless. And even this Onyx is breaking down supports. Sui has broken down the blue support. Very, very bad for Sui. Yeah. And yeah, that one. 7. Tau has broken down the golden and green double support. Right? Everything is gone. That's it, guys. Take care. Keep in touch.